Hey guys, it's Joanne. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is just back to some card making basics. And what I'm doing today, because I'm trying to get back into my card making, I'm just cutting down a bunch of layers, like the first card layer. So your typical card is 5.5 by 4.25, and then you want your first base layer to be, you just cut 1/4 inch off of each measurement. So that would wind up being 5.25 by 4. Okay, so I've already made the, I've already cut the 5.5, and if you cut that down the longer side of the paper, then you can do your 4-inch down the shorter side of the paper. And each time you make your cut, all right, and you wind up with your sheet. So when you make your 4-inch cut, and I do have my big paper cutter out here that doesn't fit so well under the camera, so I'm just gonna do another 4-inch cut here because I'm almost done. Okay, and that I actually got this guillotine paper cutter from Harbor Freight years ago. All right, so you're gonna cut them down to 4 twice, and it's kind of nice because what you're left with in the end on either side when you do your cut, you're left with a 1/2 inch strip of paper, and you have your long side ones and then your shorter side ones. But these are great for sentiments. If you want to do some sort of like painting and crisscrossing or weaving, you can use those too. So I never throw those away. And to be honest with you, if I'm putting a sentiment on a card on one of those, half the time I mess it up. So it's good to have a ton of them at your disposal. Okay, so I'm just going to cut down the thing here. So now I have a whole bunch of card bases, and I'm just going to also tell you what I'm using here for my white cardstock. There's so many different paper companies out there, and different places you can get your cardstock, and guys, they're amazing. Paper is amazing. And who would have thought that paper comes in so many shapes and sizes, right? And colors and textures and thicknesses and all that. What I decided to do, because I was getting my paper from a local craft store, and it just wasn't, it really wasn't as economical as I would have liked it to be, because I was also, oh, hold on. Oh my goodness, I recorded that whole time. I thought I hit pause. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna finish up the video then. That was my breakfast. Not on fire, but burning up in the kitchen. That's what happens when you try to multitask and you think you're gonna be a little bit quicker than you are. So, right, so the paper turned out not to be as economical as I had hoped. So I went on Amazon and found this huge ream of cardstock, and it's 110 smooth white, and you get 250 sheets, and I think this was like I want to say 13, but it might have even been like 10 for this. And this is fine. This is fine for card making. It might not be the best for any kind of like paper projects, 3D projects that we might want to do, that we need the paper to be a little bit thicker and sturdier. But for your cards, guys, this is perfect. Okay, so again, you have your you have your actual card. Okay, and you have your actual card, which is 5.5 by 4 1/4. And then when you go to do your layer, you're just going to shave off 1/4 on each side. So you bring that down to 5 1/4 by 4. And then as you can see, it layers right on top of the card. And I also make all my own card bases with the same paper. And as you layer this up, the 110, it gets sturdier. And then you can go further. This base I don't think was from this cardstock because the color is a little bit different. So yeah, this one's a little bit brighter white than this. But if you're just using this white, then you're not going to notice that it's not as bright a white as it could be. Unless you would like it to be brighter white, then, you know, definitely this is not the paper for you. But then you can go ahead and you can also do more layers by just continuously cutting 1/4 inch off of each side. Okay? And then that's how you would layer up your card. So that's it, guys. Just a quick, easy, basic. I'm sure there's 1,000 of these videos, and I might have even done one years ago. Just at the end, I want to tell you that I have this sheet here from Basil. What is this called? A Mylar, blue Mylar. So this is Basil Basics paper in a Mylar blue that I want to use so bad. So this is my next crafty goal. I'm going to try to incorporate this into a card somehow. It's really, really pretty. So I'm thinking maybe something underneath it and then put this on top, maybe a shaker or something. Shaker might be cute, right? So we'll stay tuned for future project shares on that. But thanks again, guys, for watching, and I will see you in the next crafty video.